Why can't I make this? I'm such a mess up at life. Who's entering my house right now? Who are you? And
don't mind that, son.
The mug. Who carries that around?
What you making there?
I'm making cereal like my mom showed me.
Your mother never tell you how to cook, huh?
I mean, not really, no, but I mean, it's the taste.
Just listen to me for 5 seconds.
What do you want from me?
We're making breakfast today. A real man's breakfast.
Hey,
Today on the Cooking with the Difference, we're making eggs.
Why doesn't this come?
Get the fuck out of here!
Breakfast?
Soggy shit.
Okay, let's try something different.
That's what we're gonna need today, guys. All right, so let's start making some eggs. We're gonna start with some sunny sides right away. We're gonna move right on from that to over easies, over mediums, over hards, and then 2 different kinds of scrambles. Let's start with the sunny sides. First thing you're gonna need is a non-stick pan. Doesn't matter the size, I like a little bit smaller so it moves around a little easier. Some non-stick spray right here. Just gonna give it a little nice generous coating, that way it doesn't stick. Smoke off that burner a little bit. Alrighty. I'm just gonna do a 1 egg demonstration right now, so just crack this egg right into the center of the pan. You can kind of see it, hear it snapping and popping. Kind of move it to the center. This is the part that we fast forward because you know that it's good and stuff. Come on, y'all. Oh, is it ready? Not yet. Almost. Moving right along. You want to do it what you want because you do that at the end.
Hey guys, Zach here with the Phrase Difference, and you know, as we're sitting here watching the video and thinking about life, just keep thinking about the relaxing sound of my voice and the noise in the back. Just think about liking and subscribing to our channel. Ah, it's relaxing, isn't it? Oh, it looks like we're about to be back now.
Getting a little close right here. Just waiting for the last of this egg white to coagulate. It's a little goopy still. You don't want that. One little trick you can do is if you have a saucepan lid small enough, you can kind of hold it over the top and let it steam upon itself for just a couple seconds. You don't want to do it too long, otherwise it will baste it, and you don't want that. This will kind of magnify that heat down on those one little spots. See that there? That's what you want. Getting really close to the seasoning, but not quite yet because we're almost there. Oh yeah, ready to go now. Some salt. Nice and evenly over the top. Some pepper. Just a touch. There you have it. Alright guys, we'll do the over easy, and we're actually going to go right into the over medium from there. Spray our pan. Alrighty. Crack our egg. Right into the center of the pan again. Let that cook. We'll let those whites go ahead and cook, and we'll let that little bit of egg right here get a little cloudy. That's when we know we're ready to flip. Now, when we cook it to over easy, we're going to stop it. Right when we flip it, we'll let it cook for about 40 seconds, and I'll kind of show you the sponginess of it, and that's an over easy. Over medium is just a little bit firmer than that. You're just cooking a shell around the yolk, and I'll show you that as well. We're going to do them one and the same. Right now we're just waiting for this. We're about ready. We'll season real quick. A little salt, a little pepper. Show this to you before we flip it. Come right down into here for a little toss over. All right, now from right here, like I said before, for over easy to go about 30 seconds into it. I'll show you the tenderness of it once we're at over easy. But we're gonna cook it to over medium right after that. We're not even gonna take it out of the pan. Right now I'm just feeling around the edge to see if the whites are cooking completely, and they're not ready yet. They're about 5-6 more seconds on her, and she should be good to go for the over easy. Alrighty. Alright, so for this is about an over easy right here. See that little pushback you're getting right there? Trampoline almost like. That's an over easy egg. We would pull that out if you're ready, but we're going to continue to cook it just so we can show you what an over medium's like. We'll let this go for about another 30 seconds and cook an outer shell like we did on the bottom. We're just going to put that on the top now. Now we're just waiting for the last 30 seconds. We're going to keep on doing this for 4 more seconds. Almost. Getting really close there. All right, so here is our over medium egg. And as you can see, it doesn't have as much push to it. It's just about 1/4 of an inch to push in. All right, that's over medium. All right, guys, now we're gonna move on to the over hard. The over hard's a little different. You're gonna crack the yolk as soon as it hits into the pan. So let's go ahead and spray it. Cloud of dust for smoke and mirror effect. All right, now you can take your shell and just crack that yolk, break it up. They'll just cook evenly. You can keep it whole if you want to let it cook a little bit longer, but this just kind of makes it nice and flat and cook a little even. Season it up. This is another egg, almost like the over easy, where it cooks really, really quick as long as you keep it nice and flat. So I would consider this to be about halfway for the egg. Everything's nice and cooked around, everything's nice and flat. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. Season your other side. It should only take about 30 seconds to cook on the other side. We're pretty quick cook. Little egg strands out of there. That's always annoying. All right. That there is a perfect over hard egg. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with our classic scrambled egg first. This is just the one that your mom probably used to do. We're gonna take a tablespoon of milk, pour it right into the bowl. We're literally just gonna break up those yolks, a little easier, scramble, and just whip them up. Perfect. We got a nice hot pan over here. I'm gonna pour these directly into there. Now, the key to a good scrambled egg is building layers. So you're constantly gonna move the egg. You're constantly gonna stir, stir, stir. Get it broken up into little pieces like that. Don't ever leave it up on the edge. Constantly stir away from that. Gonna keep on circling in and circling in again. Now for scrambled eggs, I don't season until the very end. It's always it's always easier to add the seasoning at the very end versus adding it at the beginning and having it being over seasoned. Kind of just keep on moving it around, and this will cook very quickly. Key to eggs too, especially scrambled eggs, is to cook them at about right before they're done. So you want these to still look a little wet and they'll stay nice and fluffy. Otherwise, they'll kind of just get cold and kind of hard on you. These are actually pretty close to being ready. So got a little bit of wetness to them. Salt. A little pepper. And that is a perfect scrambled egg. All right, guys, so we're gonna do a little bit more of a refined scrambled egg. So same process as before. We'll take our milk, pour it right into the bowl. Right into there. We'll just whisk it up again. Break up our yolks, whisk. So be sure everything's mixed together, emulsified. There we go. Set that over here. Nice and scrambled egg there. We got our pre-sprayed pan. We're gonna pour this right into here. As soon as we add this, we're gonna add about a tablespoon of butter right off the bat. Now what the butter does, it just kind of makes it a little bit more of a creamy texture, gives a little more oomph to it. Mix it up, like I said before. We're gonna cook this on a little bit lower too. A little bit lower temperature. You want everything to melt together. As soon as we get done mixing in this butter, we're gonna mix in the sour cream. You kind of take this off the heat. It's almost like a risotto. You're gonna keep on stirring it. Put it back on the heat, take it off the heat. You just don't want this to cook too fast. So right now, we're kind of just waiting for that butter to melt, and it just kind of melted in right there. It's nice and creamy. Set it back down on the heat for a second. Pull everything from the side. Let it cook just a little bit further. Until about there. And now we're gonna add about a teaspoon of sour cream. Just add that right into there. This gives it a little bit of body, a little more velvetiness. It's not a real word, but we're gonna use it anyway. Keep on mixing that in there. A little creamy. It's about what you want. Right there. I'm gonna cook this just a tad further, and we're gonna season it at the very, very end. Adjust your heat just a little bit. And you're gonna see the difference when we do the plating at the very end with all the eggs sitting next to each other. You're gonna see the difference between the classic eggs and then this egg. Three or four more seconds longer on it. Like I said before, just to cook it just a little bit less. And it'll kind of continue to cook in the outside of the pan. There we go. That's about the texture, the sight that you want on it. We're going to season it up, and she's ready to be plated.
See, son, isn't that a lot better?
I mean, yeah, they're all right, but I mean, I still never got your name.
I mean, why does it matter?
Because I'm calling the cops. Why are you reaching for that pan, though?
Oh, are you? Hurry, bitch! Like and subscribe, hurry! We ain't got much time!